Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenny. This is Jenny Reads Maybe, where maybe I read or maybe I don't. Today I have a book haul and I have a lot of books. Mind you, a lot of these are from the local used bookstore in my town. And then there's a good chunk that are actually gifted to me from like a giveaway. But let's get into this. I'm gonna start with my historical hauls. So first and foremost, I have bought the entire Last Chance Scoundrel series by Eva Leigh. I read all of these on Kindle and through audio and love them. So I have How the Wallflower Was Won, which is book 2. I have A Rogue's Rules for Seduction, which is book 3. And The Good Girl's Guide to Rakes, which is book 1. I love this series. I definitely am going to reread them and tab them and just like love them. I love the covers. They're beautiful. On my Eva Leigh kick, I also picked up, these are all from the used bookstore, and these are her The Wicked Quills of London. And I have Forever Your Earl, which I'm obsessed with the blue. I have Scandal Takes the Stage, and I have Temptations of a Wallflower. I'm very excited for this series. I love the idea that all of the women are into writing and doing different things with that. But other than that, I don't know much. I just know I will probably love it. I also bought From Duke Till Dawn by Eva Leigh, which is part of her The London Underground series. Basically, my rule is if I'm at the used bookstore and I spot an author that I love and they don't have that many books, I will buy them all. And so I bought all 4 of these previous ones and I can't wait to get to them. I saw this gorgeous edition of Chasing Cassandra there as well by Lisa Kleypas. And first of all, the step back, y'all. So I had to pick it up. When I'm at the used bookstore, will like browse through the historical section because they have a very great historical section. And if I find one with the step back that I need, I pick it up. The owner of the used bookstore is also really sweet. She is really great. And what happens is normally she will give me extra books that are either damaged or just aren't being bought, and she'll give them to me for free and I just can't return them. And so the first one that she gave me was Seen by Moonlight by Kathleen Eschenberg. I have not heard of this, but the cover is really nice and she said it was really good. She also gave me my first Julie Garwood, which this one is Guardian Angel, and I love like the shiny cover. I'm excited to get to these. I know that there's been a lot of talk of Julie Garwood because of her recent passing, but I am excited to start her books. Then I will go into the other books I got from the used bookstore. I got these 3 books by K.A. Tucker. I got 5 Ways to Fall because I saw Ava's romance books talking about this and raving about it. And when I saw the series, or when I saw all these books at the bookstore, I just had to pick them up because how likely am I to find a K.A. Tucker book at a used bookstore? The other one was Surviving Ice. And the third one was One Tiny Lie. And I can't wait to get all these. I read, oh my gosh, what's it called? One of her Alaska series, and I really enjoyed it and gave it 5 stars. I am looking forward to those. So that's that. I bought The Dark King by Gina L. Maxwell. I saw this at Barnes & Noble after I read this. This was actually a book that was recommended to me for my 12 books from 12 friends in 12 months. And I read this one and gave it 5 stars. It was really great. I can't wait for the second one. But when I saw it, I just had to pick it up. And I love like the shiny cover. So I also got Cool for the Summer by Dahlia Adler. I don't buy a ton of YA, but this was on like a 50% off table and it was just like randomly there, and so I picked this one up. I know that it is like bisexual romance and I think it's kind of giving like Grease vibes, so I'm excited to get to this one. I really enjoy YA, like queer YA books, so this is definitely on the TBR. I picked up Moral Follies by Alexis Hall. I picked this up by release day. I had an arc of it. I enjoyed it, gave it 5 stars. The cover was beautiful and I was obsessed when I saw it in person, so I had to pick it up. I also got Love Theoretically by Ali Hazelwood. I have read everything up to this point by Ali Hazelwood and given all of them 5 stars. So I'm very excited to get to this. I've heard there is like chronic illness rep. I'm not certain which chronic illness specifically, but I'm excited to get to this one. I have the audio on my Libby right now and I'm planning to read it soon. So that is exciting. I also picked up Meet Me at the Lake by Carly Fortune. This is the second book by this author, and it is that kind of still like summer lake romance. I really enjoyed her first book, which was, oh my gosh, I'm so horrible at remembering names, Every Summer After. And I gave that one 5 stars. I'm excited to get to this one, although I know that a lot of people who liked Every Summer After have given this like 2 stars, but I'm hopeful that I will love it. There is a local indie bookstore near me, and it's primarily a children's bookstore, but they have a room full of adult books. And so I saw this romance and had to pick it up. It's called Faker, and it's by Sarah Echevarri Smith. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I believe she works for the construction company, and I just really enjoyed the cover. I thought it was really cute, and I love a good like blue collar worker vibe, and it just sounded really good on the back, so I picked that one up. This next one is the Hello Lovely, I think May box for Mafia May, and this is Dangerous King by Sienna Snow. I don't know much about this. I'm kind of going in blind, but when I was able to get a subscription to their Hello Lovely like Trope of the Month box, I snatched that so quick because I am just very interested in the books. So I'm gonna hopefully get to this soon. I love the cover. I just love his like hands and his tattoos. I just think it's like a gorgeous cover. Next was another one that I picked up from my local indie, and that was a poetry collection of Emily Dickinson. I haven't read a ton of Emily Dickinson poetry, but I'm very excited to get to this. My grandma last year was raving about Emily Dickinson, and I just had to pick it up when I saw it because it looked really pretty, and I love poetry. This was part of a giveaway I won, and that is Soft Flannel Hank by Eliza MacArthur. This was, I believe, Crystal's Bookish Life did this giveaway, and the author sent it my way signed and personalized. I'm very excited to get to this. I heard it's basically if Charlie Swan was separate from that, but like living in the Pacific Northwest with vampires, and like he's a sad emo dad, and Crystal's Bookish Life raved about this one, and when I won the giveaway I was so excited. So I am waiting for the audio to come out because I believe that the author announced the audio, and I think this audio will be stellar. So that is that. This is another one I won from a giveaway, and it's That One Night by Emily Rath. I have been wanting to get into this series, and this was on my wish list, and I was super glad when they sent it my way. And yeah, I'm excited to get to this one. It's a short novella, and all the other books in the series are very long, so I'm excited. Next is Faking with Benefits by Lily Gold, which is another book I won in a giveaway. I have heard so many good things about Lily Gold. A lot of my friends like her. She writes reverse harem waichus romances, and I had this on my wish list and was excited to get it. It is very chunky. It is over 500 pages, but I'm excited nonetheless. Then I bought for its release, this was a pre-order, and it's Unfortunately Yours by Tessa Bailey. I love Tessa Bailey. I've read a lot of her backlist, and every time there's a new release, I pre-order. I get them signed and personalized, and I'm excited to get to this one. It's a marriage of convenience, and I've heard great things so far. These next two are ones I won on a giveaway as well, and those are When in Rome and Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. I have not read Sarah Adams before, but I'm excited to get to these. I've heard so many rave reviews about this when it came out this year. My best friend loves it. and she loved this one as well. I know they are clean romances, which I tend to stay away from, not necessarily because there's anything wrong with them, but just because I like the build up to smut and that sort of stuff. But I'm excited for these nonetheless. They have super cute covers, especially Practice Makes Perfect. I'm obsessed with the pink, but those are some fun gifts. This I bought on Pango Books, and it is The Error by Sophie Lark. It was only a couple dollars, and my rule of thumb is if I can find a book that I don't have by Sophie Lark for cheap, I'm going to buy it. I don't own a ton of them, but I am trying to make my way through all of her Mafia series, and I saw this. I had to pick it up, obviously. Another giveaway book is Christmas in Quincy by Devney Perry. This is actually the only Eden's book I own physically. I am obsessed with the Eden series, and I can't wait to read this. I don't know if I'm going to wait for Christmas or maybe pick it up anytime soon, but I love Devney Perry. I love the Eden series. I was so glad when this came in the mail. This was kindly gifted to me on a Wishlist Wednesday, and that is The Mostly Real McCoy by Julie Christensen. I did not know much about this, but it is a sweet romantic comedy according to the cover, and it just sounded cute when I read it months ago, so I'm excited to get to this one. Next, I picked up Scarred by Emily McIntyre. I am trying to work my way through this series, and I know that Emily McIntyre was recently diagnosed with breast cancer and is kind of going through treatment, and so I want to support her in any way I can. I'm excited to pick this one up. My best friend said that I will probably give this 5 stars because it's very much my aesthetic. I know this royalty, I know it's going to be smutty, and I know it's a good kind of wicked Disney retelling, so I'm excited. This one I saw at Barnes & Noble and I had to pick it up. I have not read Still Beating. I know that it's angsty and very sad and very triggering, but it is a book that I have wanted to get to. I just knew that I had to have it when I saw it. And so I picked it up because my Barnes & Noble often doesn't stock these. This is the Bloom edition, and I'm super excited to get to this, despite the fact that it will probably cause me very much emotional damage. The next couple are book boxes again. So I have the Probably Smut Fourth Wing Special Edition. I am obsessed with this. I'm obsessed with the dragons. I read this for the book club and loved it, gave it 5 stars, and I'm so glad to have this like special edition of the book. Next are my book of the month picks, and these are the last 2 books, and these were from the month of June. And these books are The Wishing Game by Meg Schaffer. I don't know much about this. I remember picking it up because it had to do with the library, and I love library books, and it just sounded interesting. The cover is really cool. I love all the books. And the other one that I picked up in June was Ink Blood Sister Scribe. I know even less about this one, but I remember there being something about like a magical library and different things. Sometimes I'm in my fantasy era, and this just sounded very good. I can't wait to get to this. I'm probably gonna wait for the audio. But yeah, those are my very, very many books for my book haul for the beginning of summer break. I sped through them because I don't really care about the synopses, and most of them, or some of them, I've read. So that is it for me today. If you have read any of these books, please do comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you don't have anything else to say, you can comment a blue heart for the cover of Faker, which is right here because I think it's really cute. And yeah, that's it for me today. I will see you guys later.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.